you. Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, I have to say though, I appreciate that, but I'm a little on edge this week because I found out this week that an institution that's really near and dear to my heart is going away. You might have read this at the UW School of Communications, maybe closing. You know, I was editor of the school paper out there at the UW many years ago, and I wrote several nasty things about UW President Gerberding, and apparently they carried on that tradition over there. And he had to cut the budget, and tough decision for him. What to cut? The medical school, the engineering, let's see, business, or those little bastards in communication? Tough choice, you know. The students were pretty upset here. I saw, if you saw this picture in the paper, I think we have a close-up here. They showed up at the faculty senate meeting with these. Look at this. Communications. She just about, you know, got it right. See there, had to put that H in there. Communications school means journalists and public rel. Now, I believe that meant public relations anyway. Communications means journalists and public relations. Actually, in my experience, it actually means a lot more Domino's delivery truck drivers. So anyway, I'm sorry about that. They showed up there at the faculty meeting and did that. But if the school goes, I understand, that's where the big question that we have here at Almost Live is, where are we going to get our interns? You know, for Almost Live, our slave labor that carries things around here, you know, people who do our laundry and stuff here. I guess we're going to have to go back to Western and Evergreen, which is, you know, and then, you know, they're nice people. You find the paraphernalia all over the office, and it's just kind of always questioned by the cops. It's just kind of a hassle. Anyway, I guess they figured that, considering the press coverage of the O.J. Simpson case, people thought, what difference does it make if journalists go to school or not? I guess it's just sort of the general consensus there. Anyway, Nordstrom, to put it on the bright side, says if the school closes, they may move their store to that building, you know, if they don't open Pine Street, which is the thing. Nordstrom says the city has to break open Westlake Square. They have to open Pine Street to traffic, or they're out of there. And the city offered a compromise. Can we open it halfway so that people drive halfway up the street and then, have to back up and go around? Can we do that? Nordstrom says no. The street has to be all the way open. Not only that, you might have some of these other demands. Only late model luxury sedans are allowed to drive down that block. Now they say they want a retractable roof on their building, you know. They want to move that annoying steel drum band. You know, those guys are always out in front of the Nordstrom. Those guys have to go play in front of the Bon Marché now. They also want 2 first-round draft choices plus a player to be named later. And I thought, one other weird thing, after they open Pine Street, Nordstrom says that they have to close Northeast 74th Street in Bothell, just because. I don't really get that. A little scattered applause for Bothell there, which was good. The other interesting news of the week, someone has been secretly taping the Kingdome workers who are repairing the dome. You probably saw that. Some listening devices were found in the contractor's trailer. Well, we obtained a copy of that tape, and I thought you might like to hear it. We've got a copy of that tape.
Check the bed.
I call. What do you got?
Pair of aces.
Read 'em and weep. 3 jacks.
Damn!
You gotta take something off again.
Okay, I'm taking my glasses off.
Glasses don't count.
I'm not taking my pants off.
That's the way the game works.
I'm not taking the pants off.
Here we go.
Well, sounds like, those guys are hard at work. The dome will be done in no time, I'm sure. I have to say, though, it's scary when you find out that people you trust are eavesdropping on you. Of course, I guess it could be worse. It could be a lot scarier, actually. How? Take a look.
In every heart, there lingers a fear. A fear that someday they could finally snap and come back to torture us.
Mr. Mackey, how'd you hear my PE teacher?
Drop and give me 50 push-ups right now, Johnson.
Mr. Mackey, you can't make me do that. I'm an adult now.
You never did have any hands, Johnson. Okay, take a lap.
Yes, they finally cracked, and now they're out to rule the world in Attack of the Junior High PE Teachers. no one is safe from their madness for physical torture.
Lift them! Higher! Get your legs up higher! Lift them!
Catch the ball. Catch it.
They know what causes us terror.
Are they dead or what?
Nope, that's just how they are.
They know our secret fears.
Okay, time for a jockstrap check. No.
They know our secret dreads.
I don't like gymnastics.
But it's a fear that can be faced if you have the courage.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
I have an idea. Attention, the owner of a 84 Plymouth Reliant, you've left your lights on?
I got one.
Attention shoppers, 3 minutes left on the blue light special on garden hose.
Attention! Today's lunch in the cafeteria will be sloppy joes and pudding!
But it's a fear that could return tomorrow, about the time of the first period bell, in Attack of the Junior High.
All right, stay with us. We've got a great show, and we're going to be right back.
Hey, what do you mean I messed up the whole thing?
Just what I said. You arrested the wrong guy.
Son of a bitch. The controversial beer everyone's talking about.
Now get out of here, you scumbag!
Move it! Nice job. Thanks. The blue-collar beer that hits as hard as the streets. Listen to me. Listen. Will you listen to me, Charlie? I busted my ass to bring this guy in, and you're gonna let him walk. The beer for actors who get to play cops. NYPD Brew. Warning, product may cause violence, adult language, and brief nudity.
It's time for Janet and Sue's Crazy Young World. And now, here they are, Janet and Sue.
Hi, everybody. I'm Janet.
And I'm Sue.
And we're
crazy!
Okay, our guest tonight is a successful actor who is currently starring with Kim Basinger in an off-Broadway play. Please welcome Derek Spinell. Yeah!
Derek Spinell, what an honor.
Thank you.
Okay, first of all, do you get nervous before going on stage?
No,
You never get nervous?
not really.
Wait, let me get this straight. You're telling us that you never get nervous.
Well, no, but you got to remember that as
You
an
never, ever get nervous.
It's not quite that simple. You see,
Hey, everybody! Big Mr. Actor Man. He's really cool because he never gets nervous.
Oh, yeah! Everyone bow down and worship the never gets nervous king of the world!
okay, stop. All right, I get nervous. Okay, I get nervous.
You do get nervous.
Yes.
Oh, okay, because see, it would be really weird if you never got nervous.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, I was way off. You know, I do get nervous.
You know something? I like you.
Me too. Ooh, looks like we have got a call. Hey.
Hi, I was wondering, Mr. Spinell, do you think playwrights are staying away from Broadway because it's just getting so expensive to mount shows there?
That is an interesting question.
What the hell kind of moronic question is that?
That's the stupidest question I've ever heard.
I have never in my life heard anything so idiotic.
Okay, somebody get that caller's address, because after the show we're gonna kick their butt, okay? Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry, because we don't get questions like that.
No. It will not happen again. Promise.
To be honest, I thought it was a fine question.
Oh, you did? Well, okay, then go ahead and answer it.
Okay, as I was saying, caller, you make an interesting point.
That's enough. Let's take another call. Hello, you have a question for Mr. Spinell?
Yeah, I want to know if he's doing Kim Basinger.
Excuse me?
He wants to know if you're doing Kim Basinger.
I'm not going to answer that question.
Why not?
Because it's inappropriate, it's distasteful, and frankly, it's nobody's business.
Are you a homo or something?
What? No.
Well, then why won't you answer the question?
I can't believe
Okay,
that I'm...
because the only reason not to answer that question is if you are a homo. Yeah.
This is ridiculous. You two are crazy.
Yeah. So?
You're really crazy.
Well, what did you think when you walked into this building? I mean, it's a mental hospital. This is the psycho ward.
I thought this was an MTV show.
Oh, God. And I suppose you thought I was Tabitha Soren and she's like VJ Kennedy.
No, I know you're not, but I was just wondering.
Oh, come on. What about all those like nurses and doctors that are lying in the hallway and they're dead?
Yeah.
I thought they were weird props, something on the set.
No, they're not props. They're dead, and we killed them.
You know, it's funny. I looked at my watch, and I got to get going. I got to get uptown. Thanks for having me on the show.
You're not going anywhere.
The scene you just watched was a fictional reenactment of a true story about a young actor who, hungry for publicity, was lured onto a fake talk show run by lunatics, and in the process was called a homo. Hello, I'm Bernie Schmidt. And without proper representation, what you just saw could happen to you. So if you're an actor, a musician, or any other type of artist, you need protection. You need Bernie Schmidt.
Call Bernie Schmidt today. He'll protect you from being called a homo if you go on a talk show that's run by lunatics.
Hello. The spokesperson you just saw is insane. But you wouldn't know that unless I told you. So remember that the next time you think someone may be sane.
This message brought to you by the Church of Jesus Christ, Latter-day Saints.
Could I have everyone's attention, please? I'd like to introduce you to Craig Harris. Craig has just joined our marketing department. And now, to get started, let's have a sales update. Sheila?
Well, as you all know, sales have been slow the last couple of months. If you'll take a look at the chart here, you can see that the last...
Come in.
Hey, Craig, how's your first day going?
Great. Couldn't be better.
Glad to hear it. Just want you to know, I think it's really good to have a brother in the department.
Thanks.
Yeah. Well, I got a lot of work to do.
See ya.
Hey, Craig?
Yeah.
You got a second?
Sure.
I just wanted you to know that I was very much against apartheid and completely in support of our economic sanctions against South America.
South Africa.
Exactly. I just wanted you to know where I stood.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay, see ya.
Hey, Craig.
Hi.
I meant to tell you this morning that there's a black guy who works down in accounting, and I think there's a black woman who works in research, but I can't remember her name. It's like, I don't know, Debbie or Diane or something. Anyway, if it comes to me, I'll let you know. See ya.
See ya.
Hey, Craig.
Yeah.
Sheila and I were just talking about that Rodney King thing, you know, and it was so lame.
Yeah, you people really got the shaft. You know, if I had been on that jury, believe me, those cops would have been nailed to the wall.
You said it. Well, got a meeting. See you, buddy.
Yeah, me too. See you later.
Excuse me, Craig.
What is it? That you want to tell me that Spike Lee was your favorite director? Or that you cried when Martin Luther King Jr. got shot? Or that you were deeply moved when you heard a black African musical group performing at your upper middle class, predominantly white church? Or is it that you're feeling guilty for the oppression and enslaving of black people, and now you're using me as a dumping ground for the white collective guilt that's been building up for thousands of years, huh?
No, I was just wondering if you had any gum.
Sorry.
Sure, here. Thanks. By the way, could you show me how to do some dreadlocks? Because I think I'd look pretty cool in them. Well, not right away. Tomorrow would be fine. Maybe even the day after that. Whatever.
Welcome to the John Report. I'm John. Here's my report. Well, Pearl Jam's new album, Vitology, will be out on CD this Tuesday. It's been available on vinyl for the past 2 weeks. A month ago, it was available on 8-track, and last summer, you could get it on 78s. Yesterday was the 25th anniversary of the Boeing 747. There'll be a big celebration featuring watered-down 7-Up and little bags of peanuts. Well, the Cairo TV weather report now has a segment called the Wappler Doppler. Cairo said that too many people giggled when they tried calling it the Hairy Doppler. Washington State University has opened a 2.5-acre site to turn cow manure into compost. The site will double as the Fidelt House. Incidentally, that last story just goes to prove my theory. WSU loves cow manure. A 10-year-old Linwood boy says Beavis and Butthead gave him the idea to start a fire at Martha Lake Elementary School. In a related story, a staggering number of autopsies were performed this week by Renton School kids watching reruns of Quincy. The Seattle Mariners are the first team to market merchandise on the worldwide computer network known as Internet. The first item for sale is team manager Lou Piniella. Winona Ryder told Life magazine she's considering moving to Seattle because it's pretty and it's a good place to raise children. Volunteers to help Winona get started include every heterosexual man in Western Washington. Finally, a Tukwila Elementary School principal wants all of his students to start coming to school in what he calls the Tukwila look. When asked to be specific about the Tukwila look, the principal said, "It's kind of like this." It's been the John Report. Thank you. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Bill Stainton, the producer of Almost Live. But, I'm also a pretty big Beatles fan. I mean, I wouldn't say, like, I'm a Beatle expert or anything, but yeah, I know a lot about the group. And I guess some people, might call me an expert. It's flattering, but I do know a lot about the Beatles, and I guess really I am kind of a Beatle expert. I mean, no big deal. I've won a couple of contests. Guess I've never really been stumped, on a Beatles question or anything. So anyhow, it's no big deal. I thought the reason I bring this up is because maybe you saw the headline in the paper this week that there's a new Beatles CD coming out, and I just thought that, with this new interest, in the Beatles, that some of you in our studio audience might have some questions about the Beatles that you might want to ask me, as a expert. Anyhow, are there any, Beatles questions? Yeah.
Whatever happened to that guy who killed John Lennon?
What?
The guy who shot John Lennon?
No! No, when did this happen?
10, 15 years ago now.
No. I would have heard that would have been in the news. It would have been in the papers. I would have heard about.
Yeah. It was in the newspaper.
Liar! Liar! You are a liar! Get out of my studio! Get out! Get out! I will get you out! Come back here! I will kill you! I will kill you!
Okay, well, I guess that's just about all the time we have. I want to say, don't forget, I will be appearing at the Showbox Comedy Club, formerly the Improv, the one down on First Avenue near the market, December 13th through the 18th. Tickets are available through Ticketmaster. Or if you want to call, you can call 628-5000. That's the showbox number. It's going to be the party of the decade, I assure you. And so I want you all to just come on down there, and if you're from South King County, I'll apologize to you in person. Just every one of you. So I'll see you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Okay. He's fine. He's alive, and he's living in New York City.
Still married to Yoko?
Oh, yeah.
Say it isn't true! Say it!